Greetings and welcome to the channel. In today's video, we will be talking about the Law of Reversibility. The Law of Reversibility is universal, and it is the foundation of how desires manifest. In fact, it is one of the many laws the universe operates under. So, if you can grasp its meaning and use it correctly, you can be unstoppable. In this video, I'm going to explain what the law of reversibility is, why it is so important when manifesting, and by the end of this video, you will understand how the law of reversibility connects with the basis of Neville Goddard's teaching. But now, it's time to get started. Any transformational force is reversible. If a physical fact can generate a psychological state within you, then in reverse a psychological state within you can also generate a physical fact. Explained in plain English, this means that if situation and events can affect your emotions, then reversibly any emotion can also affect situation and events in your life. If 1 + 1 = 2, then 2 = 1 + 1. Whether or not man succeeds in reversing the transformation of a force, he knows nevertheless that all transformations of force are reversible. Neville Goddard, Chapter 1, Prayer, the Art of Believing. If light generates heat, then heat generates light. It is a scientific fact. So, as you see, the law is based on causation and the principle of cause and effect, and how the cause can contribute to an effect. Reversely, an effect is dependent on a cause. If you have the desired effect, then causes will manifest themselves to lead you to your desires. Bridge of incidents. Now, if you don't know what the bridge of incidents is, please check this video out. The practical aspect of the law of reversibility is to manipulate your reality so you can realize a desire. Neville says that this law is of the highest importance because it enables you to foresee the inverse transformation once the direct transformation is verified. Neville Goddard, Chapter 1, Prayer, the Art of Believing. So, how can you actually use the law of reversibility in order to manifest the desire? If manifesting successfully is your goal, then if you knew how you would feel if you already had your desire manifested, then inversely you would be able to know which state you would realize by adopting to this feeling. If you knew how you would feel were you to realize your objective, then inversely you would know what state you could realize were you to awaken in yourself such feeling. Neville Goddard, Chapter 1, Prayer, the Art of Believing. Simply put, by feeling as if your desire has already been manifested in your life, then the desire would manifest in your life. How is this connected to Neville Goddard? Let's find out. Neville Goddard's teachings revolve around imagination and belief, in which you live in the end result. Do you see the connection? By living in the end result, or by having the belief or faith that you have your desire, you are creating the circumstances and a bridge of events in your life that will bring you to your manifestation. Actually, most of Neville's techniques revolve around this law. Congratulatory and gratefulness techniques like "Isn't it wonderful?" or "Thank you" are directly linked to the law of reversibility, because by imagining or by believing the end result is completed, the means will show up within your life. And that was the end of our video. If you enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and of course turn on the notification bell. You can always leave your suggestions and comments down below. Stay tuned for the next one. Thanks for watching.